Hello. Hey, there we go. It's working. Look at this dude. Wow. Hi, guys. Just gonna have some of my. Is the mug for today? Oh, it's really pointing downwards. It looks like I'm trying to spill it over you. I'm not. I'm not. Bit of ASMR for you to start things off, eh? Here we go. Don't look at my head follicles, please. What do we all think to Mega Hawlucha? I love it. Look at that. I was discussing when it comes over to Pokemon Champions, which is obviously the competitive side of things, like with friends, what abilities this thing's gonna have when it comes out. There's Viral Zone. Whoa. Hello all. It's just gonna be a chill one today. I'm just gonna. I've always wanted a shiny Hawlucha, so I'm in the place right now, and I am gonna try and catch myself a shiny Hawlucha. Gene is gonna talk in Spanish the entire time. We love that. I'm assuming that says it looks really cool. I think its ability is going to be Scrappy. You'd be really, really intelligent for saying that, Gene. I think Scrappy would be a good ability for this thing. Scrappy, if you guys don't know, allows ghost Pokemon to be hit by moves that normally they wouldn't be affected by, which I think would be a good ability for Hawlucha. Other things I said was Technician, just because it makes sense with the whole wrestling references. A large schmeat. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, being a wrestling fan, I know that's kind of like I don't know what they call those sorts of attires where they have like the cloth dangling from the meat area, I guess you could say. There is a type of name for that, and I can't remember what it is. But currently, out of the 3 megas that they've announced, I'm pretty into Mega Hawlucha. I think I haven't watched wrestling much recently. I'll be honest, I've kind of fell off. But being a lifelong wrestling fan and Pokemon fan, the reveal trailer for it spoke to me. And I just think the look of it is pretty cool. I'd be surprised if this wasn't one that I ran quite regularly in Legends EA. Blaziken crotch feathers. Right, I'm going to switch over to my if you guys want to discuss anything to do with Mega Hawlucha during the stream, obviously just pop them in the chat. I do have a backup plan just in case Mega Hawlucha, I'm already talking about it like I've got it. In case Shiny Hawlucha comes out early, I have got backup plans for other Pokemon that I'm currently shiny hunting as well, like off screen. So I'm going to try and keep things to about an hour tonight. Just a quick one. Then weekend, depending on how the weekend goes, I might do another Birdlock stream this weekend. Just to get some progress, because I would kind of like to utilise my brother's 2DS and maybe do a playthrough of one of the older games for some nostalgia. Would Mega Hawlucha wear kick pads? I'll tell you what, Gene. My knees are... Not my knees, my shins have lost all of the hair. I used to have quite hairy legs. I now don't have that much hair on my legs thanks to professional wrestling. I'm just going to quickly go over to my websites just so I know what the fighting type sandwich is. Pickle and 2 salty Herba Mystica. I bet... Is it just 1 pickle? Pickle and... I bet the salty Herba Mystica is the ones that I am always running low on. Go give that Hawk lure. I thought I just saw a shiny... I don't know. Right, we want to save here, just in case the sandwich does not work. Yeah, the Breloom is massive, isn't it? I should probably get that checked out. It is one I've just randomly caught. I don't think that it's a good idea to really use this thing for a Hawlucha hunt. But hey ho. Right, we want to go with a pickle. And yep, it is the one that I'm always low on. I will just double check. too salty. Well, that is definitely going to be a hard reset if I don't get it. Because I am running low on the salt. I do those ability patch ditto raids all the time. For the ability patches. I think I said ability patch 3 times then. And I guess the Herba Mystica that usually comes with that is salty, sweet. So I have so many sweet. I even put the bread on top today. I'm so confident these pickles ain't falling out this sandwich. I put the bread on top. Yeah, I'm wondering what... I mean, I imagine some shinies do deviate from the original looks. So I'm kind of hoping that it might go the Gengar route, where it's just completely a different colour scheme. And they do some sort of Rey Mysterio looking attire. That would be like, for me. At least it's not ability shields. We don't talk about me buying loads of ability shields. I need to go sell those in the other game. Right. This area apparently... So here we go. Here's all the Hawlucha. I might get some Riolu and Lucario spawn. But the shiny Hawlucha is... I mean, this is a good amount of Hawlucha. Shiny Hawlucha is so easy to spot. Oh, they're all running at me. That I shouldn't have any problems with this. There's a Pupitar there. That one's just running into a wall constantly. Oh, he spotted me. Yeah, this should, on paper, be quite an easy one. Because they're all just here. Right, so the whole gang's here. They're all running at me. Obviously, we're looking for like a purple. That is a huge Hawlucha. Massive boy. Right. Yeah, they're all... Well, I'm going to reset here then. Have I even... Yeah, I did. Picnic. I was about to say, did I even do the sandwich? Of course I did. I should know that I had pickle. I love pickle. Right. That Pupitar. I mean, I might take that out. Hawlucha. It's good that I'm not getting any... Oh, okay, there's the Lucario and Riolu. At least they're a bit rarer by the looks of things. As I say that, then there's more coming about. But yeah, Hawlucha is a bit of an annoyance because it does just chase after you. So, I'm going to just take this Pupitar out. Okay. Right. We'll go for a... I'll go back down this way, just double check that nothing else has spawned in. Is that one there? I mean, look at that. There we go. Where are you? Come back here, you. Look at that. Give the stream a like for a shiny already. I love the fact that it's in the flying animation as well. Right. I mean, it ain't going to do crazy amounts of damage to me, is it? I'm going to spore it first. Just in case it's got a recoil move. That would be a good one. Viral. We were saying in our friends group chat earlier that it would be cool if it had a new ability, like exclusive to the Mega. Because I was saying like parental bond, obviously with Kangaskhan. No other Pokemon shares it, so it would be cool if... Ooh, quite like the Moon Ball for this. I'll go Fast Ball. I'm going to see if I can maybe get another one, because that was quite quick for this sandwich, and I haven't got anything else with a fighting type. Have I got anything else with a fighting type that I need? I'm trying to remember what other Megas Megas. I keep saying Megas. I'm in Mega mode. Shiny Luck is on my side. I am still struggling with this monitor to see my colours. But we move. Right, Riolu, we don't want you. If there's a yellow one there, I ignore it. Right, okay, we're going to picnic reset here, I think. Just have another quick look round. Get away from me, Hawlucha. Right, okay. That was quick. Happy days. Shiny luck. I said technician, dual wing beat. I mean, Moxie Boosted brought up a good fact. That having acrobatics on it will then become redundant because you never drop your Mega Stone. So it kind of reduces the need for acrobatics. I did say, oh, Sheer Force, but apparently Sheer Force doesn't work in the way that I think it does. So, sorry, you're going to see me staring around like an old man. I might have to switch to my actual glasses. No, I thought that was another one there. Nope. I could walk to more areas, but this seems like quite a good spot. So I think I'm just going to stick here. Look at all these beautiful birds. I've also become quite... people are now referring to me as a bird keeper. So I don't know how I like that. Where is this on the map? That is a good point, Gene Rick. Hold on, I will show you. Because this is a very... If you want a shiny hunt, we're right here. Right near the shrine. And then you leave the shrine. So if you fly to the shrine, you go out the front, just round the side. I think the shrine's up there. No, the shrine's over there. Yeah, so that... Yeah, that is where I'm looking. Yeah, up there. Yeah, I'm going to change my handle, aren't I? I'm a bird keeper now. Bird locks will have to be my signature thing when I play for a game, won't they? I don't think I'm going to bird lock ZA when I first get it. I mean, I could for my stream, like, I'll probably have 2 saves going, I'll be honest. One to enjoy the game, like, off stream, but maybe the one that I do on stream. Go away from me, Hawlucha. Maybe I'll do the one that I stream. I'll go away, these things. Yeah, Sheer Force is very specific for what it affects. It's a terrible ability for Hariyama because almost nothing. I just assumed all secondary effects were negated. So I just assumed, oh yeah, close combat, you get the damage, but you don't get the defense drops. But I was informed it doesn't work like that. Is that one? No. Okay. Okay, right. Let's picnic reset then, I guess. I keep thinking that I'm seeing the Darker Masked variant, but I'm not. Yeah, I will say it. The one out of the 3 that's been announced so far that I like the least is Mega Dragonite. And that is just because Mega Victory Bell is just a goofy looking little thing. And I've always liked Victory Bell. I have always liked Dragonite as well. Don't get it twisted. I'm so glad I got a shiny Hawlucha. Because it is... I know I say this a lot. It's one of my favourite Pokemon. I guess it just represents the other side of me, which is the wrestling fan in me. Which has kind of subsided a bit in recent times. I guess because I'm all in on the Pokemon train at the moment. Like, I'm really enjoying the content. I'm enjoying doing all of this. So, Pokemon has really kind of taken over that void that wrestling once filled, I guess. Yeah, same. I'm definitely starting with Chikorita, so that's the issue for me as well. So there'll be no reason for me to want to use Victory Bell. Although there are some games, I can't remember specifically in the past which ones, where I do box my starter because I prefer a different Pokemon of the same type. That was quite a regular thing for me when I was a kid. I think I even did it in Pokemon Blue, to be honest. I think I always used to start with Bulbasaur, but it was either Victory Bell... I mean, what other grass types are there in that game? There was definitely another grass type. It wasn't Vileplume. There was another grass type that I was like, oh, wow, I really love this Pokemon. Like, I'm going to have that one on my team instead of Venusaur. You like Totodile? I've got to say, second generation starters, probably across the board, consistently some of my favourite lines of starters. Like some of the games, it's quite easy for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm definitely starting with this. To be fair, I struggled for a little while with the Paldea region because I really liked Fuecoco and I really liked Sprigatito, but I only like Sprigatito because I have a cat and I like to have Pokemon named after pets I had in real life and stuff. I've never had a pet crocodile, but because I started with Litten in Sun and Moon, I thought I'd try something different, so I went with the Fuecoco. Never normally, I don't think I've ever gone for fire type starters either. I think that's the first time I've ever gone for a fire type starter. Fuecoco was just a funny looking little guy. Appleton, yeah. I'm a big Appleton fan. All of the evolutions, to be honest. I'm just going to quickly put... Is it fighting type first? Put it in the fighting type box. If I find it, there it is. Yeah, I've got my other Hawluchas in there. They're in friend balls. Right. I did just reset, didn't I? Yeah, it looks like it. They're all spawning in again. So, after this, I may try and hunt for a Porygon because I really like the colour scheme of the shiny Porygons and I don't have one. I thought I did. So, I'll probably go... I was shiny hunting for that earlier today and I failed 2 sandwich resets. So I'm probably going to go back and try and get that shiny hunt done. Again, another bird type thing. I didn't even realise I was doing it. I've fallen into the bird keeper ways and I didn't even notice. I'm just bird guy Alex now. Let's just rebrand the channel. Gen 1 grass types, Executor. Executor. There it is. There it is, Gene. Yep. Executor was the one. I love Executor. If I would have had my Nintendo account linked properly, I would have earned championship points from a global challenge with Executor. And I'm really annoyed that I didn't have my profile set up properly. That team was probably my favourite team I've ever built. Using Executor. I think I had Male Indeedee, Typhlosion. Was it Wims? I can't remember what the team was now. I know it utilised Sun. So, I'd have to go back and try and figure out what that team was. Definitely wasn't Ninetales I was running. I thought that plant was a shiny Hawlucha then. Look at them all. It's a Royal Rumble. Oh, I got caught in the crossfires there. Yes, Birdkeeper Toby. Has he changed his handle now? Is he still Birdkeeper Toby? I think he's Lawkeeper Toby now, isn't he? He does videos explaining like certain Pokemon lore, I believe. If you really want, Alex, I have 2 shiny Porygon and a Porygon Z. The thing I'd be looking for just from I mean, to be honest, it's not the end of the world because I have one that's competitively viable, is I'm looking for one with a bad speed tier because it's optimal for Trick Room in competitive. I hope that hasn't gone over your head, Gene. Basically, if the speed's not good, then I'm very interested. But yeah, I want one that's got a good speed stat for slow play. But let me know. Let me know. I've got a box full of shinies that probably won't see the light of day because they're just random encounter shinies that I find along my travels. So one of them might interest you. How much longer on this sandwich we got? I don't want to take a picture. We've got 15 minutes. Yeah, I see his stuff pop up sometimes. I used to watch his stuff years ago. Then I got... What really got me into like Pokemon content creators was Shady Penguin. Shady Penguin, who else? It was mainly Shady. I still watch Shady now, even though he doesn't... there was a time where he was doing like his Wi-Fi battles regularly. And then he was doing VGC content. And I still keep up with his like Nuzlocke runs and stuff, like the Radical Red stuff. That's mainly just because I'm a big fan of him. I think he's the only... I mean, obviously I'm a big fan of like my friends John Luke, Geordie and all of those guys. But I think out of VGC content, I keep up with everything Shady does because he was kind of the person that started my Pokemon fandom. I think I found out about competitive Pokemon through him somehow. I guess it's because he used to be a commentator. I need to try and build a PZ team for Red Cage. Yes, PZ. Because, yeah, Porygon Z usually plays faster than P2, doesn't it? P2's the Trick Room one. And PZ is the fast boy. I don't know, I think I'm happy in a minute just to... I mean, the thing is, I've done a couple of resets since getting the shiny. I feel like if I just keep going, a second shiny will be mine. So, I mean, I'm kind of happy to let the sandwich, like, play out. I don't want to waste minutes on the sandwich. What was the other... I'm trying to remember what the other ideas... I mean, I think Scrappy is a pretty good ability for Mega Hawlucha to get. Rob showed me Shady years ago. Yeah, Shady is the man. I watched Soul Link he did with someone else, but I think the other guy got... Yes, he did. Yep. Completely booted out of the community, which is a good thing. He does good stuff with... I'm trying to remember the guy's name. He just had a kid. I can't remember what his channel name is now. They've got a channel called Dads Being Dudes. That's a pretty good one, Harry. I mean, they're on a bit of a hiatus at the moment because the other guy whose name is completely skipping my head just had a baby. But they do like Nuzlocke playthroughs, like ones where they're competing against each other. Dads Being Dudes is a good channel for that sort of playthrough stuff. And it's basically like a podcast every time they do a video together. They're just talking. Scrappy would be good, but I do worry that it will be too much of an overlap with Lopunny. Did Lopunny's Mega get Scrappy? Because I didn't play competitive during the Mega era. So I knew about Kangaskhan with the parental bond. Just because everybody complains about that. But a load of the more underplayed Megas, I didn't know what they did. I know Aerial 8 became a thing where there was a few Megas got that and it would turn normal type moves into flying type moves, but there's a lot of the Megas who I wouldn't be able to tell you what they did because I just wasn't as into the scene as I obviously am now. So when we go to Champions and the first regulation will be a Mega regulation, it'll be literally the first time ever that I'm playing Megas in a VGC context. Yeah, Mega Lopunny has it. Okay, Scrappy fake out with the Intimidate immunity goes crazy. Yeah, because, I mean, that was why Kangaskhan was like the reverse of that, wasn't it? It has Scrappy when it first goes out, but then when it Megas, it then gets Parental Bond. That was the way around, wasn't it? So people would fake out first turn, and then they'd Mega, do the power-up punch thing where they get the +2 in attack through power-up punch. That's the thing I like about Shady's videos as well. They did... I watched Then We Fight earlier with Nintendo, and they use weird, versions of the game that allow you to put any ability on the Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. And Shady got all of his guesses right, so he was allowed to pick the ability and any 2 moves to put on one of his Pokemon. And he made a Parental Bond Torch Song Magnezone, so it would get the +2 in special attack when it would hit the Torch Songs because of Parental Bond. Fun stuff like that happens. I haven't been looking at these Riolus. I've literally been focused on these Hawluchas. The first one was a girl. Selfishly, I would like a boy. Just for the Rey Mysterio nickname potential. But I'm happy regardless. Sometimes when I'm like washing up or something and I just need something to do, I'll have a look through Twitch, and there's a lot of shiny hunters that they're streaming during the daytimes. And there was a guy who's a shiny mark collector, and he will not catch a shiny if there's no mark on the Pokemon. I find that crazy. How many sandwiches you must go through. Right, we are going to find another Hawlucha. I might have to switch what screen I'm looking at, because it's getting harder to see. How much longer we got? We've got 8 minutes. I think in 8 minutes we're going to get a second. I feel it. So I have come to terms after Birdlock the other day. I do believe I need to reassess my top 10 favourite Pokemon of all time. I feel like... Oh, hello Val, hello Matt, how are you guys? We are searching and have already found a shiny Hawlucha. Hawlucha, because of... I mean, me and Gene, we know each other from down the way. We were both professional wrestlers at the same time. Wrestled each other, potentially. It might have been Gene, wearing a Mexican wrestling mask. And we had a Mexican food fight. And I definitely may have hit him with a tortilla. Hawlucha has a special place in my heart because of my link to wrestling. Obviously, the release today of Mega Hawlucha made me want to catch my own Hawlucha. I have tried in the past to shiny hunt for one and was unsuccessful. And we did get this little guy, this little gal, about 10 minutes into the first, the only sandwich that I've done. I am going to have to change the screen I'm looking at because it is getting dark. Actually, I feel like this one is still better. It's too dark. The nighttime cycle on this game, I can't turn my screen up any brighter. Right, okay, I've seen all of these now. I will have a look at chat again in a second. I'm not ignoring you guys. But yeah, we were just sort of discussing what abilities when Champions allows you to transfer the Pokemon over. We were just discussing what potential abilities Mega Hawlucha may have. So feel free to put some suggestions in if you are competitively inclined. Okay. Oh, hold on. I'll read that in a second, Harry. 1 second. So, what are we doing today? Matt, we are shiny hunting Hawlucha, and I also do have a team for Red Cage that I'm building, which may or may not be the Wolf Glick Toad Scroll team that I'm just copying. So I might do some team building of that because I have all of the pieces, I believe. I am also currently shiny hunting off screen a couple of other Pokemon, and because I've already got the Hawlucha, I might just go and do one of those shiny hunts. I am looking to stream for about another half an hour longer. It's a bit of a shorter one today. I am looking to do another Birdlock, potentially Saturday evening. I'm looking at what I'm doing this week, and Saturday evening might be the one. Let me go down a little bit. So Val says, hey. Hey Val, how are you doing today? How is everything? Like I said, chill one today. We are just shiny hunting. Found my Hawlucha. I'm a happy boy. I am struggling to see with the nighttime cycle in this game, so pardon the squinting. It's a bit difficult. I just don't want to miss anything. I'm not looking at these Riolus one bit. I am not interested. I've already got a Lucario. No. Okay. I'll reset the picnic in a minute, and then I'll take a look at everything. If you see a shiny that I don't see, just give me a little shout. Say, Alex, you missed a purple masked Hawlucha over there. And I'll be sure to... oh my goodness, 4 of them attacked me all at once there. Right, I'm going to picnic reset. And then we're going to go in for our last search, probably, for shiny Hawlucha. Before I say, I've done it. Right, let's just catch up on chat quickly. So, a friend of mine is building a living shiny dex, including all different forms. Wow, that is a big commitment. Yeah, that is madman status. Do you think Coma O would be good in Red Cage? It won a Red Cage regional, didn't it? Michael Zeng had it. That was the Iron Defense Body Press set. I do like Clanger of Soul clanging scales. There's a Wolf team that I remember him using that had Snorlax, Sinistra, and all of them, which did utilise clanging scales and Clanger of Soul. I like Coma O. I think Coma O is very good, very strong. Yeah, that's what I like doing as well, pairing it with Sinistra. I'm pretty sure I did run that on a team once before. That was never proven. Yeah, that's about you. May or may not have being a luchador. I don't know. Harry says, my favourite Alex Echo memory is your mum watching you wrestle for the first time, and it happened to be the show where you got massacred with chairs. Beautiful times. Loved that. And none of that actually hurt me. Beautiful stuff. Steel chairs don't hurt. You heard it here first. What other ones do you use? The Iron Defense set had a Tyranitar. I remember that much. Yeah, Michael Zeng definitely won a regional with Karma-O and Tyranitar. P2 and Ursaluna, Azumarill and Incin. That sounds like a pretty good team. Different to the ones that I saw going around. I remember Wolf did run Clanging Scales Karma-O for like an online tour once. I love the long form videos the Wolf releases. That's kind of what I want to do with the mid-league stuff, I think, when I get all of that recorded. Because I'm going to record it all without face cam. I think I'm going to try and script it and release it in a similar style to one of those, just so it's not like a 3-hour long video of me doing best of threes. I think a snappier, quicker, narrated version of events might be the way to go for that. Right, I don't think how much longer. We've got 1 minute. Right, okay, that's enough for one more reset. Yeah, I love the way they strut around. Get away from me. Get away from me. Right. Kendo sticks are the worst. I never had kendo sticks. What was the worst thing I ever... ladders. I got power bombed through a ladder once. That was already broken and we didn't realise it was broken. And it was fiberglass and I just went straight through it. The only thing that really hurt about that, because the ladder didn't actually hurt because like I said it had already buckled. The worst thing about that was just scraping my arm down the fiberglass. Because I didn't bleed or anything, but my arm was very irritated after. trying to remember what else. Being forearmed by Malik, that was pretty eventful. There was a guy pretty known for being, well, I mean, his nickname was the hard hitter, and he forearmed me, and it was an experience. I'll say that much. Have you got your mid-league team built yet? I have the team. About 2 weeks ago, I thought I had it set, and then I decided that the route I was going wasn't correct, and have kept most of them. That looks like a big Hawlucha. I think I've got enough for one more reset, so let's get lucky. See if we see a purple mask floating around. The thing is, I don't want to look through my boxes now, because potentially some of my mid-league stuff might be there. We've got 9 seconds, so hopefully it's spawned in on the screen now. You're not shiny. Okay. That's a low kicks. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Okay, yeah. There's all the trash. It's all back. Okay. I'm pretty happy with finding a Hawlucha in general. So, I'm good there. Yeah, Pillow Swine might be a good choice. You have to close your eyes when I go through my boxes in a second. Right. I'm good with that. So, here's my Hawlucha. I'm happy with that. I love the colour scheme of shiny Hawlucha. Oh, yeah, cool. Let me just have a look quick. Harry, at the end of the day, it's good for experience, I say. I can't remember the first things I did. Oh, these on Pokemon Go. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I'll send you a screenshot back. There we go. Right, I need to... let me just have a look at something quick. Yeah, because what I want to do is I want to join some online tours. Where's my... Yeah, there's a Gibble here. There's nothing special about you, is there? I haven't done anything to you yet. Yeah, we'll take you. I need to... Where is... Are you under flying? Hold on. You're not my shiny that I caught the other day. I'm getting close to the danger zone. What else was on that team? See, look, here's my... I have got a no speed priority. I mean, so this is the sort of one that I'd be looking to put in teams. Dr. Cox. Why do they call you Dr. Cox? Oh, I did a Scrubs themed named team. Right, I need... I was about to say, I thought that was going to be a shiny one there. There we go. I need to readjust the EVs on this. I've got a Wheezing somewhere. These are all my shinies. I've got spare shinies here. Yeah, it's good experience, Harry. I mean, I joined the Inkay Games, and I mean, to be honest, I have had this channel for a while at that point. But I joined the Inkay Games without much, like, sort of experience. Alright, there's Pour Me. There's that. I got this the other day. Look at that. Free. How do you... There's the thing where you can, like, view them better, isn't there? I can't remember how you do it now. But yeah, so I've got that. What else was on the team? There was a Wheezing. And, oh, Typhlosion. So my Typhlosion that I've got is down here. And I think this Wheezing might actually be... I might need to readjust some EVs on that one. But is this my one that I had as a spec set? Yeah, it was. So I'll move that for Breloom. Has anyone got their Ting-Lu they want to do today as well? Because I can do that. I'm just going to quickly get... I need to do something quick. Because I need to get this... Oh, I didn't turn my fan on today either. There we go. Okay, cool. Right. I need to... So I'm just trying to find a poker paste. There we go. There we go, I found it. Cool. So I need to... Yeah, if you want to do Ting-Lu. Yeah, this is the team I've got to do. So let me... I caught this shiny Pormo the other day. I wanted to... Obviously, even though this is like a Wolf Glick team, I did want to... build it myself. So let's just run around with this thing. Yeah, if anyone wants to send some links, like I said, this is just a chill stream. I've kind of done what I wanted to do. Did my poor me just get... oh, okay, I thought it got assaulted by something. Yeah, let me know if you want... if you want to do a Ting-Lu raid, I'm going to do some team building. There's one other thing that I needed to shiny hunt for, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Let me just have a look on... It was on Discord. I need to check my messages with my one and only John Luke. Sand size spam. What is the sand size spam? Breaking some sashes and stuff like that. Reg H is honestly my favourite. That's why I wanted to use a team that I've extensively watched footage of. Which is like this team. I think my favourite playstyle... Like I was asking John Luke for some advice the other day. I'm just going to turn my fan up a bit. There we go. I was asking John Luke for some advice the other day. And he said, what is your... Oh, okay. I thought the poor me was just going to keep running away from me. What's your favourite playstyle? I said, well, for Reg Age, I think it is Toad Scrawl Wheezing. I just love the combination of the two. I think it's super oppressive. It does... I was rewatching Wolf's video on the team again. And it does, like, I think one of the big things in Reg Age is abilities make the team, you know, sometimes. So if you can just shut people's abilities off straight away, you're kind of laughing. Sand size spam. So Hippowdon Ranunculate. Oh, that sounds so good, Viral. Let's hope we match up, eh? Yeah, I've just got to walk around with this poor me. But yeah, if anybody has some, if they have a Ting-Lu raid they want to do, by all means send me the thing. Otherwise, I'm just going to walk around with this poor me for a little bit and evolve it into a Pormo. And then I'm probably going to do some EV training on this team. I found my shiny Hawlucha. I didn't say Mega that time either. So go me. I wasn't even trying to make super consistent team when I conceptualized them, but they're actually really impressive. Have you been practicing that on the showdown ladder then, Viral? I'll make their rental eventually when the King Gambit is ready. Everyone else is finished. Nice. Yeah, I don't really, because I do want to do some Reg H content. So I guess like I'll do a video of my GC run, and I am just going to use this Wolf team. I know it's probably cliche to use a team that everybody already knows exists, but if you don't have a plan for it, it's going to be quite difficult to stop a Wheezing and Toadscroll from going. And I mean, you can just lead Wheezing and Typhlosion, and you're kind of laughing anyway, because no pranks or tailwind can happen before the eruption goes down. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, just practicing with the team, probably on Showdown for a bit, but I do want to build the team anyway, because I need to try Pormont out. I got them to top 50 in the Showdown Doubles OU ladder. Nice. That Wheezing is why I built my Oranguru and Throw Spray Blood Moon Ursaluna team. Yeah, you've got to have an answer for it, haven't you? You have to have an answer for the Wheezing. The only thing I don't like about the Wolf team, and I'm not gonna criticise the man, I don't like Specs Wheezing. But I have used it before, so I do know that it works. But I like having Protect on my Wheezing. But I think that's more of a Reg D sort of thing, because I like protecting in front of what's it called? Urshifu. I love protecting in front of an Urshifu when you can actually just bypass Unseen Fist. It's a beautiful thing. Right, let me just see if I can... Is that enough walking? Yeah, there we go, cool. Like I said, if anybody wants to do Tinglu Rage, otherwise I will just spend some time doing some team building. I have the Poker Paste up. We've got our lovely Pormont. There it is. Revival Blessing. Wolf didn't use it on this team, so I'm not going to have it. Right. Is there any of the moves? I'm probably going to have to teach it. Life Orb Wheezing. Yeah. I'll get my code now. Awesome. There's my Pormont. Yeah, look. What a cool guy. And that was just attack and speed it was invested in, because it was a focus sash. Let's just throw some candies at Gibble. Yeah, I get confused. I get confused between the two. There isn't much difference between Pormont and Pormy. Right, we'll get my Garchomp. Yeah, I never know the difference between the two of them. Right, there's you. Let's just give you 4 more. Okay, it needs more. It needs more. Dragon Claw, was that on the move set? I'm going to put it on there anyway. Doesn't have Dig. And we're going to get Garchomp. Yay. But how is everybody, like, what's everybody doing with the game nowadays? Is it shiny hunting? Do you play a little bit of competitive with, like, the global challenges and stuff? Like, what's keeping you going with these games? Giga Drain. I don't want Giga Drain. And you should be Max. No, you're not. I must have another one. This must be my one. Hot to go. Yeah, it's hot to go. HOTTOGO. Yoshi Plays. Did you get the Hawlucha? We got the Hawlucha. It's in my Flying. Nope. Fighting. There it is. We got the Hawlucha. Within the first 10 minutes, I think, of the sandwich. And then we took 20 minutes to not find any more. But we got it. I'm happy. I'm currently building the team that I'm planning on running during Reg H. I want to try and just use one team and get good at playing it. So that's kind of what I want to do with this team that Wolf ran. Because I've extensively watched the video over and over again. I do really like Wheezing and Toadscruel. So I think it's a play style and a team dynamic that I'm very good at. Right, we are going to... If anybody else wants to join, Gene is doing their Ting-Lu raid for the day. I haven't done mine in a long time. When do you have to register for the global challenge? I can't even remember. Pokeball. Nope, I don't want to start a union circle. We will have to play hide and seek in the biome at some point. So it's K, 2W, 86W. 86W. I don't play the game anymore. I mostly do Showdown waiting for ZA to drop. Yeah, I'm with you. I hear you. I want my... Where are you? There it is. There we go. Yeah, if anybody else wants to join, Gene's Ting-Lu. A million less people did the Chen Pao raids. So I'm kind of worrying that like a load of people could be like, I don't need to do the Ting-Lu. I get it for free and everyone else can do all the hard work. And I'm thinking, it's going to surely slip at some point. And then we'll miss one of the tablets or treasures. Treasures of Ruin. That's the one. To be honest, I think loads of people are going to join the Chi raids. I'm just trying to think what am I going to run for it, because I imagine on its moveset it'll have Sunny Day. So my thought is I could just run fast water type, get Rain Dance up. Oh, Bryson's in. Yes, Bryson. Valve's coming in as well. There we go, we got it. When ZA drops, I'm probably not going to play VGC anymore unless the first Champions regulations are any good. Yeah, I'll be locking into ZA. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I want to do as well. I think when ZA drops, I'm going to use it as an opportunity to broaden the channel out a bit and make it a bit more of an all-round Pokemon channel. Like, I still love doing the VGC ranked stuff, but doing this now on the channel, like streaming, I kind of realised that people maybe aren't here for the competitive stuff all the time, and I want to cater to more people, which is why I did the raid. Val didn't get in time. That's why I did the Chen Pao raid video, just because I wanted to try and see what doing other kind of content would look like on the channel. I didn't do too bad. But yeah, I think ZA, I'm going to use it as a chance to do like the rank stuff on there. We got the Dunsparce. Happy days. I can do mine after, Val, so don't worry. There'll be another Ting-Lu raid, because I better do mine. I better do my bit. I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm glad you did the Dunsparce. I'm going to quickly... I'm going to Giga Drain before I start hitting Leaf Storms. Just because. I don't even know if I've got the Shell Bell on this, have I? Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to go for the Leaf Storms when I've terrestrialized. Because inevitably, when I start trying to max out my special attack, this thing will just start getting rid of my boosts. The Dunsparce is going to sweep. I love the Dunsparce. The other team I want to try and remake, I mean, there was never a Reg H version, was the Dunsparce and Squawkabilly It was used at the Malmo regionals, but that was when Chen Pao was legal, I believe. But yeah, that was a very fun Squawkabilly and the Dunsparce team. It's the reason why I always run Choice Scarf Squawkabilly. It was because of that team. Serene Grace, Rock Slide, the Dunsparce is crazy good. There we go. We're chunking now. So I'm yawning. Right. Negative effects from itself. Doesn't get rid of mine. That's good. But the Dunsparce fainted. Right, guys, we've got to go all out. This is for our brother in arms. The Dunsparce hits that Hyper Drill. Good stuff. Big damage from the Dunsparce. That got rid of my +2 boost. I'm not very happy about that. Here we go. God, not very big damage. Yeah, I've got to Andy's here. Andy, my love. Andy, my darling. Dunsparce cat. Yeah, I think I'll build the rest of the team. Does it? Let me check. Because sometimes I think that the Ting Lu, if it hasn't got contrary, I'm going to be a silly boy. The raid boss nullifies your abilities, I think. So then I do start losing the will to live and the contrary boosts. There's mine. I'll go down and do mine. I had to check then. How are you, Andy, darling? My beautiful man. I realised the last time you sent me a screenshot of my face, I didn't respond. And I apologise for that. Because it was genuinely one of my favourite parts of doing this. I almost quit because I wasn't getting screenshots of my face anymore. No, you're alright, mate. I honestly forgot that happened. When I did the first Ting Lu raid, I was like, why is Contrary not proccing? And then I read the screen, like, when that wording comes up, I never realised that it challenge as a group and invite friends with link code. There'll be a link code on the screen if you want to do your Ting Lu raid with me. Then jump on in, and then what I'll do is I'll probably build the rest of this team, and then I shall probably call it a night. It is a bit of a quick one, bit of a chill one, but the next time I stream it will definitely be the Birdlock where chaos will ensue. We have the poison type. While I'm waiting for this to fill up, I have the poison type star boss member, and what else is after that? Let me check. Bryson's back. Bryson is back. Best story progression. So after Atticus, which is the poison boss, I then have Larry, which should be a Hawlucha hard carry. But we know when I say this, I end up fainting and losing. So thank you, Matt. That means a lot. Yeah, I do want to I need to have a look into multi-streaming because a lot of people do Twitch and YouTube. I want to see if that benefits me at all. I'll get your facial photos again, Booby. Thanks, Andy. That means a lot. Right, I'm ready to go. Thanks, guys. We filled up this. I had to look then. I thought I locked in the Pormot, which wouldn't have been a good time. But yeah, I'm going to build the rest of this team, I think, on stream. And then I'll call it a night. And then, like I said, one day over the weekend, I'll drop the funny thumbnail. And we'll do another egg lock this weekend, I think. Yeah, level 36 for... I think I can do Larry and the Poison Star boss in one stream. Yeah, maybe I need to put something that I want to lose into the thumbnail. That'd be the way to go. Right, let's do what I did last time. God! Right out of the gate. Who should I put in the thumbnail for this one? I need to do something with Larry, don't I? Larry's like one of the most popular... Larry's one of the most popular gym leaders. I think what I'm going to have to do off stream, you guys just have to trust that nothing faints. I mean, I'm fighting wild Pokemon, so I'm pretty safe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to level everything up to level 33, I think. Just so, at the start of the stream, I'm ready to go and I'm not grinding at the very start. Yeah, we talked about this the other day, didn't we, Bryson? The Poison Team Star Boss should be a breeze if I can get Terra Steel on the Oricorio and just set up. Yeah. I will do that. I'll have to have a look if it gets Quiver Dance. It might be a case of it's an egg move. But if it's an egg move, then there must be some way that I can justify myself getting Quiver Dance on there. I've been pretty loose with this Nuzlocke ruling, to be honest. I'm just trying to have fun. It has made me really, like I said, I've re-evaluated my favourite Pokemon of all time list. I haven't even been looking at this. Yeah, I could have probably terrestrialised a turn ago, probably. Ice Cube potentially might be my #1 favourite Pokemon, and I don't know why. I can't explain it. Cubone has always been my favourite, but for some reason that dumb penguin has my heart in a chokehold at the moment. So, yeah, it's just not having a Pokemon with Quiver Dance legally on the team, if that makes sense. So like I'd have to catch a Larvesta, evolve it into a Volcarona, get Quiver Dance that way. But I think, let me just Google it quick. Oricorio moveset. There we go. I think it does learn it through leveling up. So it gets Revelation Dance at level 40. That is an egg move. Quiver Dance. There's a way we can justify it. There's a way we can justify it, I think. I've changed Terra types, so like I said, I've been pretty loose with this playthrough, but it's my playthrough. I just wanted to see if I could beat the game with all birds, and having people send me the eggs and me not knowing what I'm using at certain points has been the fun part. But I am really wanting my Decidueye. I need my Decidueye to drop. That's not too bad. We've got a couple of Herba Mysticas for that. Happy days. So, if anyone else has a Tinglu, by all means. What I'm going to do is I am going to... Yeah, I know. Salty is the one, isn't it? I need to get my Pawmot up to level 50 or around that. I'm never too bothered about where it actually goes to. Wow. Okay, I went to level 51. Close combat. Yes, we want close combat. I'm guessing Fake Out's going to be an egg move for this lovely thing. It needs some more levels to learn Double Shock, I guess. So we'll just put 6 more in there. Who wants to learn Agility? No. How many more levels to get Double Shock? There it is. We'll stick Double Shock up down here. Right. And then, if memory serves me right, I might as well show you guys the screen. There it is. Oh, is it fitting in? Why is it not fitting in? Hold on. So then if I go down to... Yeah, Pawmot's exactly what I thought it would be. So let me see if I've actually got the stuff in. Just enough for the speed. If you guys don't know what I'm doing because you're not competitively inclined, that's absolutely fine. What I'm doing is I'm optimizing the stats for my Pawmot. So what that means is your Pokemon, and don't quote me on the numbers because I'm not very smart. On here, you see the attack and the speed are blue. That means that I've used all of the effort value points that Pokemon get. So if I go onto the Garchomp here, those vitamins have boosted the attack and the speed of my Pawmot to now the point where they're maxed stats. This is just something that you do for competitive play. I also need an... Is it Adamant? Let me just check that one. Oh, it's Jolly. Okay. So Jolly, let me see if I've got the mint for Jolly. No, I haven't. Where's my town I normally go to for this sort of stuff? Here. Don't forget to IV train. Yeah. I need to take all of these, I think, to IV train. I don't know if a lot of this goes over. I mean, if you're not competitively inclined, this is like the way that you build your teams for competitive play. So here, I might as well just get the... I'll go bulk buy. I'll just get all of the mints that I need. I might already have some of them, but... so I need a timid... I need a modest. I need a adamant. That might be 2 adamants, to be honest. I need a jolly. I need another jolly. And for Typhlosion, another modest. So I'll just buy them anyway, because I've got a bit of cash on here. I'll go with the LP. What I'm going to do quickly is I missed a money bags on this game. So I am just going to quickly just go... There's the ability capsules. Not the shields. I need some PP ups. I need to get my PP up. My PP is down. We need to get the PP up. Right. And then we'll go with 40 of these. I should probably just bulk buy. We'll go with 60 of them. We'll get 30 of these. This is all from me doing Ditto raids. You can look on Twitch, and if you want money to be able to just get whatever you want in the game, there's usually channels that host raids, and they have Ditto raids that drop like 5 ability patches, and one of those is worth like 125,000 in the game. So you basically spam those, sell the ability patches, and that's how I managed to get all of my items that I need for EV training my Pokemon. Yeah, I'll just use my cash for that. I don't like seeing it under like 6 million now. I'm a bit of a snob. Alright, so we've got everything we need now. Yeah, Mint's changed. Oh, she go to the gym, damn. Right. Yeah, Mint's changed. Basically, the natures of the Pokemon, they increase one stat and decrease another. So, at the moment, my Pormot has a suboptimal nature. It was reducing one of the important stats, but now you can see the speed's up because there's a red arrow pointing up, and the special attack is down with the blue arrow going down. Oh, Gene. Oh. Oh. I am going to quickly just drop. I mean, to be fair, my Garchomp might actually be the... oh, it's not. I thought my Garchomp was going to be the nature I needed it to be. Belly Bolt. We've caught our... so it's Jolly. We've caught what we needed. I was looking for a Hawlucha. We've got that now. Timid was you. You are Adamant. So what I'm doing is I'm just building the team that I'm looking to run for basically the majority of Reg H coming back. I want to try and get good at just one team. These might already be these natures. I don't know. Right, so we now have Pormot fully trained. The Garchomp on this team is the same. So that's handy. I need to look and see if I haven't got rough skin, so I'll quickly go and... So that's an ability patch job. So there's rough skin. I need to now... Where are we? So it was protein, give it 25. Carbos increases the speed, goes to 25. Give it the muscle feathers, 2 of those. And hopefully I haven't done any battles with this thing in my party. So this should then tell me 6. Yep, cool. And then that's a fully trained Garchomp. Yes, when do we have to lock the teams in, Bellybot? So there we go. I just need to get the move sets correct now. This is my Toad Scroll. So if we go here, also don't forget to like the stream. I always forget to say that, but it does all help a lot. So I need 196. So the speed on this Toad Scroll is 252. Hope this isn't going over people's heads. Hey, I'll show you quickly. Within the first 10 minutes, we got the Hawlucha. So now I'm just building the team that I'm planning on locking in for the Grand Challenge, which is Wolfglix, Toad Scroll Weezing team, because I love the team. I might need to get more speed increasing. It was HP up to 196. So 19, and then give it the 6. This might be going over loads of people's heads. I apologise. And then Swift Feathers, give it 2. And then I think it was just the rest was defence. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. So you guys are just seeing the you guys are just seeing the team. Oh, what have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? Let's just put it in there. I don't know. Resist Feathers. Oh, I just wasted loads of Resist Feathers. Okay. Well, that sucks. I put the wrong thing in. Oh, cool. I've got until September 4th. That's cool. I get to play with the team for a bit then, and then if I do feel like I need to change anything, I can. This is going to be the one that's going to be a pain. How do you check to see if your EVs are good? Usually, it would be like trial and error on Showdown, and a lot of like the big players will readjust their sets. The thing I'd normally do if I'm starting out is I'd max, and then as you're playing, if you find a move keeps KOing you that you feel shouldn't, that's when you start playing around with the HP and the defense and stuff. It's a long, drawn out process. I tend to usually just play other people's teams, so I am not the best person to talk to when it comes to this. Quickly, I just need to check this. Yeah, so this Corviknight, I'm going to have to completely rejig everything about it because it's a max HP set that Wolf ran. So I won't bother doing that now. I think my wheezing probably needs some jigging as well. Yeah. So I'll do that away from here. This is perfectly fine. Yeah, like, what I'll quickly do is I'll go up to Ice Town. And I'm just going to quickly get everything hyper-trained that needs to be hyper-trained. But yeah, it is a long process. Knowing a lot of it's like damage calcs. If you're into damage calcs, Val, know more about the vitamins, like keeping up with the complicated EVs to make sure you did the right ones. Yeah, again, I'd have Showdown running, and say your Pokemon is like over level 50, and obviously 50 is what everything gets round down to when you're playing on ranked. What I do is I go onto Showdown, and I'll stick the level, get the EVs right on Showdown, and then say like in game, say for me, my Pawmot is level 64. Change the Pawmot's level on Showdown to level 64, and then you basically want to put the EVs on the one on cartridge to the same EVs that you've got on Showdown, and then when it goes into ranked, it should take those same stats back down when it goes down to level 50. Does that make sense? It's very confusing. I'm really not very good at explaining stuff. This is why I don't do long, drawn-out intros on my videos, because I am not John Luke. I am not him. Right. Did I get... Oh, I haven't got any bottle caps. Ah, bottle cap! Okay. Hopefully champions will make it easier. Bottle caps come from... Is it Delibird? Yeah, cool. Bryson says that's what they do as well. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've done. A lot of the time with me, it will be, if I'm looking at a paste, it will be, I just know I have to put, say, 19. Where am I going? To get to 196, I know I have to put 19 of whatever the vitamin is, and then I have to go find my feathers and do, say, like it's 196. So each vitamin is worth 10 points. So you do 19, and then the extra 6, you stick 6 feathers into the stat, and that will take it up to 196. I just try and keep up with it and think about what I'm doing. It's under general goods, isn't it? And the bottle cap is there. These are the things that are expensive. So let's do a million's worth. Let's do it with LP so I don't lose out on the money. Right. What I'll do is I'll quickly bottle cap everything. And then I will probably call it a night, and I'll see you guys. Yeah, the mochis as well. The mochis are the way as well if you play lots of ogre ousting. So this is the guy you want to talk to max your stats out. Obviously, for certain things, say like your trick room, you don't want to be clicking. And because Pawmot is a attacker, I don't bother wasting a bottle cap on the special attack. So I'll just go for every other stat on Pawmot. But like if you're building a trick room on, you won't want the speed maxed. But yeah. Right, so Garchomp already has quite a lot. Yeah, I only need to max out the defense on this. This is one that I bred. So, good breeding on my part. Just a bit gutted. With Reg H, I like to try and make shiny teams if I can. This is a jumbo shiny Toedscruel as well. So the attack is maxed on this, which is a bit suboptimal because foul play will do more damage, but I'm not bothered. I need to do more Ogre Ousting for the Mochi. Yeah, the reset EVs, because that's it. The berries are well and good if you get them on your what do you call it? The auctions, but yeah, so these guys are already all done. So that's good. And obviously this is the mightiest mark, which again, suboptimal because foul plays will be doing big damage to Hot to Go. But there it is. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's a form of currency. Let me just check everything else has the right abilities. So in this, I mean, so Wolf's version had Blaze because there's no point in open team sheets having Frisk because you already know what your opponent's Pokemon have item-wise because open team sheets you see everything other than the investment in points your opponents have. So Wolf didn't bother running Frisk, but because this is the Grand Challenge, having Frisk is actually quite handy because you get to see what your opponent's packing ability-wise. What I'll do quickly before I go, because everything's been hyper trained now, and I need to just rejig some of the EVs on Corviknight and the Weezing, is I'll quickly just stick the items that Wolf ran on his team. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. I just need to move my... There we go. No! Stop doing stuff that I don't want you to do. There we go. At least then I can see. Right, cool. So, yeah, I hope everybody's enjoyed this one. It's just been a bit of a chill one. I'm just getting some stuff sorted for, like I said, the Grand Challenge. Shiny hunting Pokemon that I really want to shiny hunt for. There's Seal, by the way. Just in case you wanted to see it. Where are all my items? I need Choice. Is it Choice Scarf on the Typhlosion? It was. Citrus is already on the Corviknight, which is good. I want to keep that team as it is because I might be using that one for member exclusive stuff, just to show the team that I've been playing offline to get wins on the ranked ladder. Where's my specs? There we go. Fluttermane, you can give them to Weezing for a bit. And Covert Cloak, thank you Talonflame. Although I am still using... No, I'm not using this team anymore. That was my Reg B++ team there. Bless them all. They tried their best. Oh, and Garchomp needs... Life Orb. Of course it needs Life Orb. Where's my nearest Lorb that's not being used? Sunflora still has it. Thanks, Sunflora. Thanks for looking after that for me. Cool. All right, guys. Yeah, like I said, it was a bit of a chill one. Bit of shiny hunting, bit of team building. Did a couple of raids, so thanks for joining in on those. Weekend, one of the days of the weekend, I will be doing another Birdlock stream this week, just to edge us a little bit closer to getting hopefully the playthrough complete. I would like to play one of the older games. I am going to ask my brother how precious he is about his white and black saves, because I've never played those games. So it would be cool to experience that for the first time and stream it. That'd be nice. But yeah, thanks all for being here. As always, it means a lot. And I need to try and figure out if I'm going to record a video tonight. So I might be sat at this desk a little bit longer than this stream. But cheers for being here. And have a good evening, day, whatever time of the day it is for you. All the best. And just know that I appreciate you. Thank you. I should probably say let's go swimming as well. That's kind of the tagline, isn't it? I should probably end with that, shouldn't I? So jump into the pool with me and let's go swimming. There you go. Have a great one, guys.